let's focus on the controversy, multiple in fact, around CBSE's OSM system. India operates one of the world's largest education systems overseen by center, state and local governments. Crores of students depend on this system for their future. They trust this education system, which is meant to turn their dreams into reality. But the last few weeks have been a testing time for the credibility of India's education system. What started as a digital revolution now turned into an embarrassment for the CBSE. As we speak, thousands of CBSE Class 12 students continue to wait for the launch of the board's verification and re-evaluation portal, which was supposed to be fixed today. But adding to the problems, the website remains inaccessible under maintenance to the students. The delay comes after CBSE postponed the window, citing the need for a glitch-free process. But amid these glitches, the sufferers are unfortunately once again the students. They oppose the delay. For many students, JEE results are out. For them, the next step should have been to worry about counseling classes. But instead, they are worried if they are eligible for the same or not. Let me give you some data. So nearly 1 in 4 Class 12 students, that's about 23% of those who appeared for the board examinations this year, applied for scanned copies of their evaluated answer sheets, according to a data released by the CBSE as of May 26, 2026. The board said it received over 4 lakh applications for scanned answer books out of a total of over 17 lakh students who appeared in the examination. That many are not satisfied with their current status. The figure points to a substantial number of post-result requests seeking access to evaluated answer scripts. But who are these 3 students? 3 of them who exposed severe systemic and cybersecurity lapses with CBSE's online evaluation system. These 3 students, all teenagers, Vedant Shrivastava, Sarthak Siddhant and Nisarg Adhikari, didn't just highlight alleged glitches and discrepancies in the tendering process that they claim favored a company, but one of them also managed to hack the CBSE OSM portal within just 30 minutes. All 3 have raised serious questions about the credibility of CBSE's digital evaluation system. Vedant Shrivastava, a Class 12 student, exposed massive glitches in OSM system after his physics answer sheet was swapped, a mistake which CBSE admitted to. Not just this, his answer copies didn't have his own handwriting but someone else's. Sarthak Siddhant, another Class 12 CBSE student whose explosive blog exposed discrepancies in CBSE's tendering process, how the board modified technical requirements across tenders and rewrote rules to favor co-empt. That's the allegation against the board. And then comes Nisarg Adhikari, a 19-year-old ethical hacker, exposed marks tampering vulnerability in OSM portal. He managed to hack the portal within 30 minutes without a valid ID. He extracted a master password and gained access. He did flag the issue, but didn't get valid response when he did so. Times Now continues to track each and every development very closely. And in fact, we managed to also access documents and scanned answer sheets that points to potential flaws in the digitization process. The questions stem from a combination of student complaints, tender documents, and scanned answer scripts that are now in the public domain. These images have led to questions about the scanning environment and the process used to digitize answer sheets. Did they really even use professional equipments? Students' concern over CBSE's alleged favor to co-empt is far from getting diminished. Times Now has accessed documents that show a blacklisting clause in the digital evaluation contract was later removed through a corrigendum. The original request for proposal issued in August had provided for strict action against bidders for repeated lapses. And these penalties included forfeiture of security deposits, termination of contracts, and even blacklisting. However, then comes a corrigendum issued in September that removed the blacklisting provision from the contract. While other penalties such as show cause notices, forfeiture of bank guarantees and other measures like contract termination were retained, blacklisting was no longer part of the punishment framework for certain repeated violations. So the larger question is, why was CBSE trying to favor a company? And that is the allegation.
At a time when CBSE had vowed to fix all the problems that were arising this year after the 12th standard results came out, nothing has changed. with their promise to fix these problems and allow scope for re-evaluation. As of today, on June 1, nothing remains fixed. We have a parent whose daughter studies in Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh. He has come all the way from there because his daughter cannot make it. जायसवाल जी, मैं आपसे समझना चाहूँगा कि आपकी डॉटर ने अभी 12वीं कक्षा की एग्ज़ाम दी है और आप आज यहाँ पर किस वजह से आए थे, क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है?
12वीं के एग्ज़ाम में उसके दो सब्जेक्ट में कंपार्टमेंट लगे हुए हैं, जो कि एक साल में एक बार ही एक ही कंपार्टमेंट दे सकते हैं। सेकंड कंपार्टमेंट देने के लिए हमें फिर से ईयर एग्ज़ाम देना पड़ेगा। हमारे इंजीनियरिंग का एडमिशन भी डिले हो रहा है और रिजल्ट का भी कुछ नहीं हो रहा है। हमने बार बार इवैल्यूएशन के लिए फॉर्म भरा, फॉर्म भरने पे बार बार पेमेंट जो है डिक्लाइन हो जा रहा है, पेमेंट हुआ ही नहीं लास्ट तक। कल हमारा पेमेंट ऑटोमेटिक कटा है, फिर आज दिखा दिया जाए कि एप्लीकेशन फ्रीज है। पैसे की तो कोई बात नहीं, पैसा तो आज नहीं तो कल वापस फिर से कमा लेगा आदमी, लेकिन फ्यूचर, बच्चे का फ्यूचर, बच्चों के लिए सब कुछ किया जा रहा है लेकिन बच्चे का फ्यूचर ही नहीं बन रहा है तो आगे क्या किया जाए। इसलिए इस पे ध्यान देना चाहिए, सीबीएसई को फिर से एग्ज़ाम को रीचेक करवाना चाहिए ताकि बच्चों का फ्यूचर ख़राब ना हो। इतने सारे बच्चे हैं, किसी को कहीं जाना, किसी को कहीं जाना, लेकिन कुछ भी किसी का फ्यूचर ये लोग सिक्योर नहीं कर रहे हैं।
Now, Rahul Gandhi has launched a sharp attack over the answer sheet scanning controversy, calling the entire process fraud. Rahul Gandhi alleges that a mandatory scan resolution requirement of 300 DPI was reduced to 200 DPI and questioned the changes made to the tender specifications. He further claimed that answer sheets were scanned using phones and alleged that the contract was rewritten to suit service provider Coemt. He also added that students had become victims of the process and accused the authorities of ignoring their concerns. Rahul Gandhi took a jibe at Prime Minister Narendra Modi, saying he spoke about mangoes but not about the issues being faced by students. Other Congress leaders have also hit out at the center.
राहुल जी ने कहा, इसलिए इसको एक अलग कोण या दृष्टिकोण से हम देखें, ये उचित नहीं है। वो बच्चे क्या कह रहे हैं सोशल मीडिया में आकर के, वो देखना है। वो जो विजुअल्स हम देख रहे हैं ओएसएम की, वो क्या कहानी कह रहे हैं, डिनाइल में क्यों है? जिस देश में वहां के युवाओं के, किशोरों के भविष्य की कोई चिंता नहीं है, उस देश का अपना भविष्य भी अंधकारमय दिखता।
सीबीएसई में बड़े बड़े इन्वेस्टिगेटर्स जो नहीं कर पाए, सीबीएसई जो खुद नहीं कर पाई, एक 19 साल के बच्चे ने, एथिकल हैकर ने पूरा सिस्टम आप सबके सामने खोलकर रख दिया। राहुल गांधी जब कुछ पोस्ट करते हैं, जब कुछ बोलते हैं, जब कुछ वीडियो निकालते हैं, और प्रधानमंत्री, इन दोनों की बातें आप सुन लीजिए, आपको स्पष्ट समझ में आ जाएगा कि जिसको देश चलाने की जिम्मेदारी है वो आम की वैरायटीज डिस्कस करता है, और जो विपक्ष में है उसको चिंता है देश के नौजवान की, देश के भविष्य की।
देखिए, पूरा का पूरा सिस्टम कोलैप्स कर रहा है। शिक्षा महंगी कर दी, शिक्षा के अंदर लीकेज इतना हो गया कि छात्रों के भविष्यों के साथ खिलवाड़ हो रहा है और छात्र मानसिक तनाव झेल रहे हैं। तो देश का जो नौजवान है, देश का जो भविष्य है, उस भविष्य के साथ आप खिलवाड़ कर रहे हैं।
राहुल जी को ट्वीट कर रहे हैं, एक्स पे लिख रहे हैं, बता रहे हैं कि लाखों बच्चे, 1 करोड़ बच्चे हैं लगभग, सब जो मिला करके एसएससी, सीबीएसई, आपका नीट और भी एग्जाम है, इन सब के मिला के लगभग 1 करोड़ बच्चे प्रभावित हो रहे हैं। तो क्या मतलब उनके परिवार में क्या बीतरी होगी? राहुल गांधी जी नेता प्रतिपक्ष की भूमिका निभा रहे हैं और इनको जिस प्रकार से ये माहौल बना दिया देश के अंदर, फासिस्टी माहौल है।
Let's go across to Kritika. She's joining us in the broadcast with more details. First up, Kritika, is the portal live yet? The CBSE issued a statement on social media, said that the official announcement will take place soon. But for how long are the students supposed to wait?
Well, absolutely, Swati. Remember, even when they had announced that their portal will go live on the 1st of June, they had not mentioned the time at which students should start logging in either. And even as of today, we're speaking at 5 p.m. right now, the portal still is under maintenance. It still shows will be available soon message. And of course, this is after CBSE, there has been a couple of hours since the clarification from CBSE has also come in of how the portal will go live soon. This is also pointing out really huge questions over the fact of how now even IITs have been onboarded in order to help the CBSE with their infrastructure that can ensure that this entire process plays out in a smooth manner. But even in the second run after these assurances, we're seeing that the board is not really able to live up to the expectations that it is promising students to, in fact, enforce upon. Initially as well, we had Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan also multiple times repeat, as soon as in fact he had reached Chennai, that he has himself had a conversation with the IIT Madras director and how professors from their team will now be helping the CBSE as well.
Absolutely.
Similarly, he had also announced the same for Kanpur.
Absolutely, but before one issue is resolved, another comes up, and more skeletons are tumbling out of the closet still. Uncertainty continues. Kritika, thank you for getting us the details.